Hey, this is Joel Rodriguez, and this is a match in 1958 in the U.S. Open Round 6 in New York City. Bobby Fischer is the white piece, and Sammy Reshevky is the black pieces. Bobby opens up with the e4 pawn. He goes up with the Sicilian. Bobby goes knight f3, knight c6, and they're playing the Sicilian defense. Black's playing the Sicilian defense, actually. He does d4, he takes, knight takes, and he plays g6, trying to fianchetto the bishop, maybe. He does knight f3, developing his pieces. Does bishop g7, knight e3, knight f6. And, he's already about to castle, taking the horse out, attacking the pawn. A lot of stuff. He could castle. He could probably push this pawn and attack. Bobby takes out his bishop, attacking the f7 pawn, which is like the theory. I don't know. I don't know if it's true, but a lot of people say he likes the f7 pawn a lot. So Reshevky castles. Bobby plays bishop b3, and he plays knight a5. Now, carelessly abandoning the center after d6, black probably was expecting castling knight x and ax b3, and then d5. He plays pawn push, which is a powerful move. He goes back, and the lesser evil is knight x b3. Ex f6, knight x a1, fx g7, knight x c7, c2, knight x c2, and king x g2. Now the roof caves in. But instead, Bobby takes the pawn on f7. Very powerful move. King takes. Or rook x f2 meets with the same stunning reply. He puts knight on e6, and Sammy has no choice but to take it. He is forced to take it. Now, let's say he wasn't to take it. Let's say he didn't take it. Let's go back move. Let's say he was to take with king. If king took, let's see what would happen. So, king x e6 follows up with queen d5. So if he takes queen d5, king f5, he has no choice but to go up. g4, check. And king x g4, rook g1, king h4, and bishop g5, king h1, queen d1 mates. Now, if you want, you could go on your own time and do this, because for some reason my computer isn't allowing me to analyze the game. So he takes with the pawn, seeing the mate, like 4 or 5 moves. Bobby takes his queen. He does knight c6, attacking. For all intents and purposes, the game is over, because black only has 2 minor pieces for the queen. Reshevky's stubborn resistance just delays the inevitable, and the rest requires no comment. Bobby moves the queen back. Knight x e5. He castles. d6. Knight d6. Bishop f4. And knight attacks. Queen e7. He takes. He takes his knight. g4. Knight e4. Bishop c7. Knight c5. Bishop out. Rook, sorry. c3. e5. Rook a to d1. Knight d8. Knight d7. Attacking the rook right here. He takes, attacks both pieces, and this week he he attacks, he moves over, attacking he takes that as check and loses a lot of pieces like that, or he could have a better chance of getting made at that move. So he moves rook over, he attacks his rook, he moves over, knight e4, getting real close to him, and let's see. Oh, Sammy checks him. Bobby checks him. King f7. Terrible blunder by Reshevky, thinking that he'll probably take that, but didn't see the check right here. Or maybe he did. Maybe he had some counterplay. Rook f7. Queen back. Queen c6. I mean knight c6. Knight d6. Bishop takes. Queen. Oh, rook takes. Rook takes. Bishop f5. And pawn push. Knight ff. Knight f to f8. Pawn push again. He moves back. He moves up. Knight moves. Rook to c5. Bishop. He pushes. He attacks the bishop and the pawn. He moves there. Oh, wow! Really strange move Fischer played. Let me see. Why did he do that? Let's look again. It's bishop. Oh, but he has up a piece. Maybe he wants to take it. Pawn takes, pushes. And he takes queen. Or he takes, goes here. Oh, but what if he goes here? I don't know. Let's see. Bobby takes, he pushes. Oh, he did it like that instead. So Fischer takes. Knight d8 over. Rook f7. h3. Rook x b7. Rook takes, he takes, and if rook d7, a4 attacks, and he's gonna give up this piece. a4. I don't know. It just says black just resigns. It doesn't tell you anymore. Black resigns. Well, maybe Sammy realized he checks. He's gonna lose. This pawn. It's just this pawn is just gonna keep pushing and pushing. Alright, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you appreciate what I've done, and please subscribe. Thank you.